My name is Danny Glover with D.L. Glover Incorporated. We've been in business since 1992. We started off with trucking, dump trucking, and now we have changed to land clearing, site prep, utilities, and pipe bursting. We're based at 19101 Oil Center Boulevard, which is by Intercontinental Airport in Houston. We have a 3-acre location where we have an on-site mechanic and we have an off-site mechanic that works on our machines. My dad was in a trucking business and he passed away in '92. And when he did, that's the only thing that I knew. So I ended up buying a dump truck and starting with that. And then a few years later, I bought another one and another one. We ended up having 6 dump trucks. And the dump trucking got to where it wasn't near as profitable, so we bought equipment and it just kind of morphed from all that. The greatest part about it is having my sons in the business. Tyler is general superintendent over the land clearing. Dusty's graduating this year and he'll be growing into the business, but it's just great being able to talk to them all day, every day, and have them being a part of it. In '09 is when I started using Hyundai equipment, and from then on it's been a great asset to my company, Hyundai. We was having final drive problems and this other problems with everything else, and Hyundai just, we don't have any final drive problems. We put 10,000 miles on each machine, and we've got 26 Hyundai machines right now, and we just don't have the problems that we did.
My name is Christopher Ford with D.L. Glover Incorporated. We're currently doing a drainage improvement project with the City of Houston. We're going to regrade the existing ditches and replace various culverts in the area. Obviously, there's been recent floods and the city has designated this an impact zone, and we're coming out to do the work. We're replacing various driveways, and in the process, we're going to increase the drainage capacity within the neighborhood. What I like about working for D.L. Glover is it's a family-owned company. Typically when you work for bigger companies, in my opinion, you're just a number. Every employee is an essential employee, and everybody plays a critical role in what's going on in day-to-day operations. The Hyundai equipment that we have on this particular job site, we have a Mini X, a 35. We also have a mid-size excavator, which is an 80. And then we're using a 955 wheel loader. And typically the way we work it is we use the 35 to excavate, we use the 80 to install pipe, and we use the wheel loader for backfilling operations. As far as the Hyundai equipment, I think it's been essential to our work and our field of expertise because, as you know, downtime is really important. And when it comes to maintenance on these equipments, their excavators, they're really easy to work with. We have a mechanic that's really experienced. That's really key and essential to what we're doing out in the field.
My name is Art Hernandez. I'm one of the project managers here at D.L. Glover, and I specialize in pipe bursting. So pipe bursting rehab, basically what it is, it's we pull in the new pipe. So what it is breaking the old pipe with a hammer, and we have a winch on the downstream side, which is it's pulling in the hammer, breaking in the old existing pipe. We're pulling in with the new HDP pipe SGR19. I've been with D.L. Glover for about 4 months, and I've been in the industry for over 10 years. And I decided to come over and try to help the company expand with with the experience that I have. And it's a very great company to work for. So on this job site, we have 2 Hyundais. We have 2 35s, and they're very dependable, reliable, and they work pretty well. They fit in very tight spots, and they're perfect for the job that we have going on here in the residential properties. And I mean, we're very happy with it.
I like the mini excavators because they have multiple attachments, and we do use that a lot. All kinds of different attachments for them, and we haven't had any problems with them. That's the main thing, is not problems. And the 17 goes good in the backyard. Just like I say, it's little enough to where it'll fit through a fence without having to tear the fence down. If not, we have to demo the fence and then build it back when we get through. But if we can go through the gate, you just go through there and dig a little hole, hook the service up, and you're back out. Shut the gate.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Combs with Four Seasons Equipment. Been with the company now for about 15 years. We're out here today on one of our customers, D.O. Glover Incorporated's job sites. It's a land clearing job. So on site today, they have 3 of our Hyundai excavators, 2 229As and 1 HX220. One of them's got a manual thumb on it. The other has a wood splitting attachment on it. And they're grinding up the rest of the timber. So I think one of the benefits to D.O. Glover when buying the Hyundai product is the warranty. And as you can see, the applications they use them for is a lot of traveling, and the undercarriages are bar none better than any of the competitors out there. So we've been able to convert all of Danny's equipment in D.O. Glover. All of his excavator line is now all Hyundai.
Jimmy's my salesman, and he's been really great. He's a good friend also, but Jimmy's always there. If I need a part that he can't find, that I can't find, I'll call him and he'll do everything he can do to find me one. And sometimes it's a part that I don't hardly ever use, so I want a used one or a cheap one or whatever, and he can find that. Most of the time we buy all new, but some things there's no sense in it because we're not going to use it but once a year. And he'll help me find that. Yeah, Four Seasons has a good service department. Lloyd is his name, and you can call there and talk to anybody, and they will help you. But if Lloyd's there, that's who I prefer to talk to, and he's a big help. And that's what I like about it, because we have mechanics and all that, but there's sometimes there's some things that they just don't know. So they can call Lloyd, and he can talk them through it without having to wait for them to come out and do a service call. And it might take a day or two. It's my mechanics there, and if Lloyd talks him through it, he can be running in 30 minutes. And that's good. And parts, if they don't have it, they can usually get it in 2 days. Most of the time the next day. But a lot of times they have it. And that's what we run into with having other equipment. They don't have it, and it's on back order, and it's going to be 2 weeks and all that. And Four Seasons, I've never ran into that. The crew seems to like the Hyundai equipment. The ACs seem to work better than most. Down here in Houston, it's 100 degrees outside, and the feel-like temperature is 112, and inside it's still cool. A lot of machines isn't that way. The Hyundais are real reliable, and that saves you a lot of money, because downtime, you're talking $2,000 a day or something downtime per machine. If you have a couple of machines down, even if it's 3 or 4 days, you're talking about a lot of money. And Hyundai will make sure that they help you get it as fast as they can running again and going. Hyundai offers a variety of warranties. They got the standard 3,000 hour, and they offer a 5,000 and 6,000 hour, which we've purchased the 5,000 hour quite a few times, and it works great. Any problems, they cover all of it. We started off as a small company with dump trucks, and we have grown to having over 80 pieces of equipment now. And that leaves room for our passion, which is collecting cars. And we have quite a few collector cars. One thing that makes our company unique is I'm always here. If anybody has a problem, they can call me. They don't have to go through different people to get to me. And we don't have a big turnover rate, and we have a lot of bonuses for people that do well. We have really grown, and a lot of thanks to Four Seasons. They've grown, and are able to service us better, and I'm fortunate for that.